How's it going, guys? For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Blake, aka Midwest Flipper, and I'm here to teach you the tips and tricks of how to be an online reseller on your free time, or if it's something that you want to kind of turn into a full-time thing. I'm not going to waste your time with a big time introduction, so we're going to get right into things. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to get around and package up the items that we sold last night and drop them off at the post office. And from there, we're gonna hit up a couple local thrift stores and see what we can find. With that being said, let's head over to our office and get these items off to their new owners. So the first sale of the day are these bells, which is a huge score. We ended up paying $5 for both of them at a thrift store actually last week that we got on video, and we sold them for $55 for the pair. So it was a nice 1,000% profit margin on them. The next sale is this AMT promo model car. I ended up picking up 4 of these for $10 at a garage sale, so it's like $2.50 each. And I sold it for $13.95, so it's a nice little, $8 to $10 profit after the fees. The next one up is this M2 diecast car. I ended up paying $6 for this and probably close to $100 from a local Facebook marketplace seller, and it sold for $14.39, so nothing too crazy, but it was an easy pickup. The next item up is another promo car. This is a different brand. I ended up paying $5 for this one, but as you can see, the retail price on it was $30, and I got $16.46 for it, so it was a nice little $10 profit. Next up is another Revel car. Same thing, I paid $5 for this one, and this one sold for $16.25. So another little $10 profit after the fees and everything. This is another $6 pickup from Facebook Marketplace from that bulk seller. I got $16.69 for this one. Next up is actually something that we picked up from the thrift store that we're going to today on our first stop. I ended up paying $4 for this, and it sold for $12, so it was a nice little 3 times profit margin. Next up is this Green Light Hot Pursuit New Jersey State Police car. I paid $6 for this one like the others, and this one sold for $18.66, so a nice little $12 profit on it. These last two here are also part of that $6 each pickup. This one right here, New York City Police Department, 77 Plymouth, sold for $23. And this New Mexico State Police Ford F-150 sold for $15. And last but not least, the biggest profit margin of the day on this Betty Boop watch. I paid $1 for it at a garage sale, and it sold for $24 with free shipping. So a nice little $20 profit on a $1 investment. So we're just about to head off to the post office now, but I ended up realizing I almost made a mistake. I ended up selling the Baltimore police car, not the Orlando. They look very similar, so I accidentally grabbed the wrong one. Glad I caught it. But yeah, we're gonna drop these off now and head off to the first thrift store of the day. So we are here at the antique store, and I found a 90% off section. First up is this Coca-Cola thing. They're asking $12, so we're gonna have to pick that up. And this antique construction helmet, or vintage construction helmet, for $15, so it'll be $1.50. And this brass horse book stand, and it comes as a set for $8, so it'll be 80 cents. I know for a fact that this construction helmet alone can sell for right around 40 to 50 bucks. Here I'm seeing another thing, a Warner Brothers Detroit Pistons figurine. Got a vintage piggy bank. And it looks like right here a Lincoln penny. So we only ended up paying $6.57. As you can see, these were all the markdown prices there for everything. We got 6 things. So basically we played right around $1 for each of them. And I'm thinking that we will be able to get around 50 to 60 for everything. So we only spent a half hour in there. So it was nothing too strenuous for a nice little $50 to $60 profit, I would say. We are now going to go off to a local Goodwill and see if we can find any stuff there. So small update, we ended up going into the Goodwill. My GoPro ended up dying. I'm recording this on my phone right now. So I'm going to show you all the cool stuff that I got from Goodwill after we hit up this next thrift store when I get back home. Alright, so we are pulling up to the second Goodwill here. As you can see, it is beautiful. and find some more things to add to the collection that we just got from the previous one. Nice little all-white champion t-shirt. Not bad for $4. What do we have here? Kansas State Russell Brand t-shirt. Gonna have to add that too. Ooh. Bingo. Carrier Club. Vintage, probably 1970 style. Probably get close to 30 for this one. Calvin Klein polo. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Probably get between 10 and 15 for this one. Ooh. And a nice little Detroit Tigers polo as well. Probably get close to 15 to 20. I ended up adding a couple pairs of shoes to the cart too. They're only $6.99. This first pair is Rockport. They're in really good shape. Haven't been worn too much. Solid leather. And a pair of Banana Republic, I believe. Also in pretty good shape. I'm thinking we could probably get between $25 to $35 for each pair of these, so not bad for $7. So we just cashed out. I ended up getting everything for under $40. I think just on those 2 pairs of shoes alone, we'll be sitting at some profit. Now we're gonna head on back home, and I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I got at the first Goodwill, and my GoPro was dead. So I will see you then. So at that first Goodwill we were at, we only spent like 15 minutes in there, but we got some pretty solid stuff. We only spent, I think, like $35, and I think out of everything, just from that first store alone, we'll get around $80 to $100 profit out of everything. This first thing that I picked up was this Talbot's like winter jacket with fur on the inside in a women's size extra large. I know this brand is really, really sought after. And this was honestly the first thing that I saw when I walked in. Aside from that, we just got like a Nike dry fit workout shirt, an Under Armour dry fit like pullover workout shirt too, a Walt Disney brand Mickey Mouse shirt, and you got a pair of Calvin Klein dress shoes in really good condition. And my favorite is a pair of Doc Martens, both in men's sizes. So I know these Doc Martens alone will probably be like 50% of the profit, because we only paid $7.99 for these. But yeah, this was the first Goodwill store. Obviously was a lot better than the second one. We still got some good profits at the second one, but I'm really happy with the first one that we went to, and I'm happy that we stopped there. If you guys have any recommendations on stuff you want me to talk about in the future, make sure you comment that down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Have a good one, guys.